Seeking for investors abroad, a waste of time. Obi tells FG. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. Presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP, Mr. Peter Obi, has said efforts of the federal government in seeking foreign investors abroad is a waste of time if the environment for businesses to thrive is not put in place. This is coming on the heels of President Bola Tinubu's statement on the sidelines of the 78th session of the United Nations General Assembly UNGA in New York, United States, where he told American entrepreneurs to feel free and safe to invest in Nigeria. At the Nigeria-US Executive Business Roundtable, the president listed measures he said he had taken to boost confidence of the global investment community in Nigeria, which included forming the fiscal, monetary, and tax policy environment. According to him, he said, and I quote, "Nigeria is an opportunity that is impossible to replicate or find anywhere else in any part of the world. We have brilliant young people who both innovate and consume at a large scale. Our entrepreneurial spirit is a major part of what makes our market totally unique, aside from demography. Nigerian build businesses and Nigerian businesses partner with other businesses to conduct larger business. There is enough value to spread around. Be careful of what you hear about Nigeria. You may be dissuaded out of a major opportunity that others will take up. We are here for you. We will give you all the support you need to succeed and succeed abundantly." But speaking at an event in Tinubu, Obi said foreign investors were like bees and honey, and a government that does not know where the country is going is wasting time going abroad to seek investors. "I came back here and told someone that you do not go looking for foreign investors. Anyone going around looking for foreign investors is wasting everyone's time. Foreign investors are like bees and honey. If you put honey here, how the bees will converge, no one will tell you." After the G20 meeting, Emmanuel Macron, French president, flew to Bangladesh because the country had just ordered 13 Airbus 350s, so he had to go and see them. If you look at all the economic analysis, go and look at where Bangladesh should be in 2030 and up to 2050. But no one knows where we are going to be. The deputy governor was asked why he didn't go to school, and he said it doesn't matter. But he felt it. He was the one who said, "I went to this school. No one forced you." If you know that schools do not matter, you would have said, "I did not go to school." But that we would imagine your ingenuity as someone who didn't go to school and was able to get to that level. We are now in a country where people say one thing and do something else. I asked a woman to stand on the queue, and she told me that whenever she stands in a queue, she doesn't get anything. This happened to me last year. After the tribunal decided the case, I called the woman and apologized to her. We had someone going around the world and saying that the election would be the best. It was from INEC that I heard what is called real time. Suddenly, he says he can do the election anyhow. Why didn't you tell us before the election so that when we are voting, we can also behave anyhow? Will be queried. This is on the spot. This is spot on, if you ask me. Very, very spot on. First of all, beginning with the news, with the title of the news, you don't go looking for foreign investors. You don't go. You don't go looking. If you want to build a business, what do? You create a need, right? You create a need, you create a product of value, a service of value to tend to that particular need. And what do? Make yourself visible. And before you know it, the money will start coming to you. People start coming to you. Then you start, of course, charging them or selling your product to them. And before you know, voila, the money is coming in. That is how it works in business. Going to tell people that, well, this is my business is like you are just a startup and you have not even found your feet. You don't know how to pull in funds. You don't know how to make yourself visible. You understand? You have a very good product, but you don't know how to make yourself visible. And you're now going to sell yourself to investors. At the end of the day, if care is not taken, There is every possibility that you keep going to investors to meet investors, and it is not going to be, you're not going to get it. You must have gotten to a point in your business where you have started raking in some in. Or it's just like you go to investors, you have an idea of a business. You have not actually put the idea together. Investors, they don't invest in ideas. They invest in businesses. You have started, doing the work. At least you can tell them, oh, from this point to this point, I've been able to raise this particular amount of. I don't know if I'm making sense. Exactly. That is how this works. So that is exactly how this works. You don't get to come outside and you start saying, oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. And you expect people to invest in you. It doesn't work. The work has to be done first. Tinubu or whoever is the president of Nigeria, if Nigeria wants to move forward, you're going to make Nigeria what they make it like honey. You make it like honey. You make it like honey. You make, the, as in, first of all, it is even going to be or feel like honey for people that are doing businesses in the country. You understand? So that those who knows what they are doing those who are putting in the work, they are getting the result. Imagine then they come, something, and people in Nigeria start, making their businesses visible, and these people will start coming down. You understand? They will start coming down. Oh, see, they'll find you. They come. Why? This thing is attracting them. It's like a magnet. It's know how you have a business, you understand, and it gives value, or you have a service that gives out value, and you have positioned yourself, you have made yourself visible, you have put in the work, you have done your marketing work, you have done, as in you keep doing and putting in the work, that you are not going to start getting value for your business. You have, as in, you don't play your role, the money will start. You before you know it, people will start looking for you, start getting the visibility, and before you know it, put value, put visibility, put work. You're already getting paid. Your product is already getting known, or your service is already getting known. So, and what they said here towards the end of a particular of a news, what they are saying here about what's it called, in Nigeria, people like saying what they don't do. It's exactly what is going on in the country. I am telling you, people claiming what they cannot do. Why don't you just be yourself and be real? And the thing is, in businesses, you cannot say, I do this, and you come in and people pay for a service, and you are now saying, no, I did not mean like this. That means you're not genuine. You are not going to last in business if you do that. So right on this note, you have come to the end of the news. So thank you for turning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.